Hi everyone, my name is Amala Babu Thomas and I'm back with a new video after a very long time. This video is a little different. It's about higher education, especially the university that I go to, the University of Toledo, and my major, which is environmental engineering. I just want to be very clear that this is not a promotional content or a marketing video, but rather just my journey and how I got to this place and just some useful tips that you might find helpful. So come on along. To be honest, as a child, I never dreamt of studying abroad. And it wasn't until I started seeing some of my seniors in Abu Dhabi go to different universities, especially in the United States, the UK, that this dream actually started igniting a fire in me. And it wasn't until 12th grade in Mumbai St. Xavier's that this dream started becoming a reality in my life. I've been inspired by a lot of people around me, especially Dr. S.S. Lal and J.S. Otto, who has been such great mentors in my life. My parents, my relatives, who have encouraged me and supported me through everything that I did, not just academics. Their support really kept reminding me that studying abroad was possible. And around that time, I realized the program I was passionate about wasn't really offered in Kerala, and only a handful universities outside of my state offered it. And this gap sort of really pushed me outside my boundaries and convinced me that studying abroad was the next right step. Now let's talk a little bit about my course and what I do here at the University of Toledo. So I'm majoring in environmental engineering and I'm also pursuing a minor in peace and justice studies. Back in high school, I was interested in a lot of different things, from wanting to pursue my medicine degree, from doing civil service, from even just pursuing a political science degree. And it wasn't until my 12th grade where I started diving into different majors that exist around the world. And I knew I wanted to do something unique, something that wasn't a typical choice for a lot of students. And this could have been a bigger reason of why I was very curious about environmental engineering. When I was studying ninth and 10th grade in Sunrise English Private School in Abu Dhabi, I got involved with the Student Eco Club, and that really sparked my interest in the environment. I got to be part of various projects and initiatives we had in our school. For example, converting used cooking oil into biodiesel, monitoring our water consumption and energy consumptions, and how we can reduce it. Around the same time, I got to know Mr. Murali Tumaragudi, who is now the Director of the Coordination Office of the United Nations G20 Global Land Initiatives. Both the Student Eco Club and his mentorship really paved me a path forward in environmental engineering. If I have to explain to someone what environmental engineers does in a sentence, I would say we are problem solvers for the planet. We help build designs that keep our air, soil, and water clean. This might mean helping to design better water treatment plants, wastewater treatment plants, involving with the renewable energy industry, or just finding better ways to manage our daily waste. Our work connects science, technology, and communities because protecting the environment means protecting its people too. And our work is always not just glamorous, but it's very meaningful. At the end of the day, environmental engineers get to shape the future where sustainability isn't just an idea, but a reality. Now let's talk a little bit about what the environmental engineering program looks like here at the University of Toledo. So the environmental engineering program is a 4.5 year program, and each year is split into 3 semesters spanning across 12 months. And one of the main unique features about American universities and degree programs in general is that it's way more student friendly. We can take classes according to our timings, which is way more flexible than some of the Indian universities and Indian curriculum that we are used to. Students can take classes according to their pace. So, some students take more classes and graduate early, and some might even delay their graduation for another year or more. So, in my case, I will be graduating with my Bachelor of Science in Environmental Engineering in December 2025. Another unique program that the University of Toledo offers to its students is the BSMS or the Pipeline program, where students can start their master's courses while they're in their undergrad and gain a whole year ahead on their master's program. So, currently, I'm also pursuing my master's in chemical engineering, which I will be able to graduate in December 2026. And another essential part of the environmental engineering program is the COA program, which I'll explain later in the video. So now let's talk about choosing a university. Choosing a university for a lot of us is a very intimidating process, and it was especially for me as well. I knew I wanted a spring intake, and I knew exactly what I wanted in my universities. And that might not be a case for a lot of you out there. I got a lot of admission offers from a lot of universities across Canada and United States. But when I compared the educational and financial aspects, I knew the University of Toledo was the right fit for me. Another big factor for choosing the University of Toledo is its location. The University of Toledo is located in the state of Ohio, very close to the Ohio Michigan border. The University of Toledo also is situated very close to Lake Erie, which provides a lot of research opportunities for students. The city of Toledo is also very close to the Canadian border, with it being just 1 hour drive away. And also, the nearest airport is the Detroit Metropolitan Wayne County Airport, where you can get flights to India either via connections through Europe or the Middle East. Another good option for traveling is the city of Chicago, where we have the O'Hare International Airport, where you can get direct flights to India.
Now let's talk about the beautiful University of Toledo itself. The University of Toledo was founded in 1872. The campus spans across 160 acres and it offers a wide range of programs from medicine, law, engineering, business to pharmacy and education. Every year, thousands of students graduate from here, including a large number of international students from all around the world.
Meet the University of Toledo mascots. This is Roxy and Rocky, and they're there everywhere to help us celebrate the Toledo Pride. And who is better than these two to talk about weather and climate? So, weather and climate in Toledo, Ohio, really surprised me. I came in January, which was the middle of winter. So, temperatures in the middle of winter can range up from negative 30 degrees Celsius. So, it gets really cold in here, and in the summers it can go up to 35 degrees Celsius. So big widespread of the weather and climate. Right now it's the fall season, so you can see how beautiful the trees are behind. So during the winters, one of our main responsibilities is shoveling snow and ice off the driveway. And yes, it's very serious here. And it's not just about clearing our driveway so it looks pretty, but it's actually for our safety. For international students like us, it could seem really hard adapting to these weather and climate changes. But trust me, the community here is really proactive and always supports international students. The International Students Office have cloth drives and winter drives to help you adapt to these climate immediately when you come into the States. Now that we have covered how the University of Toledo weather is and what the University of Toledo is, let's actually look into how to get into the University of Toledo. So, generally, College of Engineering students require a GPA of 3.0 or higher. And for high school students, you might be required to take exams like ACT, SAT, or the ALEX exam. And for international students, we have to pass English proficiency tests like IELTS, TOEFL, or the Duolingo exam. Now, what might have worked for me might not be the same case for everyone. So always make sure to carefully check the university's website to make sure you're taking the correct exams and following the correct procedure for admissions. Now let's talk about something that everyone asks me about: scholarships. Scholarships can be very important, especially for international students like us. And my university, and like a lot of different other universities in the States, offer a wide variety of scholarships. And they can be need-based scholarships, merit-based scholarships, international student-based scholarships, as well as other performance-based scholarships. University scholarships can vary on their amounts depending on your test scores, your academic performance, your extracurricular activities, etc. So always be on a lookout for different scholarship opportunities provided by your universities as well as different organizations. Another big part of studying in the US is the value placed on work experience. Almost every international student does some sort of part time job along with their studies. My first job on campus was working as a coffee shop barista in our main campus. It wasn't very glamorous, but it actually taught me a lot of responsibility and independence. And secondly, I worked as a kids camp counselor for our kids camp here at U Toledo. It was such a magical experience working with kids over the whole entire period of summer. Later on, I was able to get a part time job that directly related to the field of my study, which was working on a research project with the Civil and Environmental Department on our campus. This was a turning point for me because not only it gave me real experience of what my work in the future industry could look like, but it's also helped me qualify for a research scholarship for my master's program. So, part time jobs are not just about earning that money, it could also open many opportunities that could shape your career path moving forward. Speaking about work experiences, one of the most coolest thing about my degree is the chance to do co-op programs which I had mentioned earlier. Basically, before you graduate, you have to complete 3 full-time internships. So these co-op experiences will give you hands-on learning, especially in your industry where you want to work in the future, which will really help you narrow down the career path moving forward. For me, I got to do 3 co-ops during summer spread across 3 years. And during this time, I was able to intern with a sustainability company called Applied Environmental Solutions. On my second rotation of my co-op, I got to do research in my undergraduate lab. And lastly, I got to work in an oil refinery, which is by the Synovus Energy. So, university life isn't all about just attending classes, but it's also about what you do outside of them. One of the many things that I love about the University of Toledo is its wide range of organizations and clubs. The University of Toledo is home to about 400 clubs and organizations. So, no matter what your interests are, there's always a place for you to get involved. So, I'm personally involved in 4 different organizations on campus: the Catholic Students Association, the Roy and Marcia Arms Engineering Leadership Institute, the Presidential Ambassadors, and the Motorboard National Senior Honor Society. Being a part of all these organizations have given me many opportunities, especially in developing my leadership skills and also making many meaningful connections along the way. At the Roy and Marcia Arms Engineering Leadership Institute, I had the chance to serve as the president. I also had the chance to serve as the Vice President of Membership for Presidential Ambassadors. These roles were amazing experiences that taught me a lot about teamwork, organizations, and responsibility. So, being part of all these organizations gave me a lot of chances to host and organize events, especially right here in our auditorium where I got to MC for Diya, which is our annual Diwali program hosted by the Indian Students Cultural Organization. Being actively involved in these organizations have helped me grow professionally and personally, and it has made my campus life much more fulfilling. Because I was involved in so many organizations on campus, I also got a chance to participate in many international programs here at UW.
Through the Catholic Students Association, I got to take part in 2 mission trips, one to Peru in 2023 and one to Mexico in 2025. It was such an incredible experience to work on projects that made a real difference. I also got to see how different funding and planning process for such initiative happens behind the scenes. At the Roy and Marshams Engineering Leadership Institute, I got to be a part of 2 cultural immersion trips, one in Austria, Slovenia, and Italy in the year 2023, and one in Germany and Italy this past May. These trips were unforgettable, not only because I was able to see different cultures and different countries, but also visit some of the top companies, see different engineering practices, and also learn on a global scale how different projects are managed. Most of the funding for these experiences came from the organizations themselves, which made me realize how much getting involved on UT's campus can actually open doors for you that you might never expect. In every country, universities celebrate top performing students, and the University of Toledo is no exception. What I really like about the University of Toledo is that it doesn't just celebrate academics, it celebrates leaderships, involvement, and impact. Because of my consistent performance, I was able to make it to the President's and Dean's List multiple semesters. Beyond academics, I also received the Tower of Excellence Award, which is one of the most prestigious honors at the university. It's given each year to seniors who excel in leadership, academics, and community service. Every year, the university hosts recognition events and leadership banquets that bring students together to celebrate their accomplishments. It's a place that genuinely values its students and keeps motivating us to strive for more.
So people have asked me if I've used any agencies to complete my application process to get into the University of Toledo. I want to say that I did not personally rely or use any agencies in my process. Instead, I got a lot of guidance from Mrs. Beth, who had previously studied at this university. With her help, I was able to complete my entire application process. I also got a lot of help about visa processing from my friends who had already completed it and are already studying in many universities across the US. So, while agencies can be helpful for some people, my experiences show that with the right amount of preparedness and guidance, you can complete a lot of this process independently and it can save a lot of money too. Like I mentioned earlier in my video, I come from a very small school in my hometown which only went up to 5th grade back in the day. But coming from that simple beginning, I've realized that ordinary students can do extraordinary things when they're given the right opportunities and support. Every step of my journey has actually reminded me how far hard work, faith, and determination can take you. And with the right mindset and effort, amazing things are always possible. So, to anyone watching this, no matter where you're from or what challenges you're facing, keep going and keep believing in yourself. And if there's anything that I have learned from my journey is that your starting point does not define your final destination. So, go Rockets! So that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. At this moment, I want to especially thank my friend Maria who's helped me shoot this video and to all my friends and family members who supported me all throughout my college career. Also, if you have any questions about anything that I've talked about in this video, please feel free to email me or just leave a comment below. I'd be more than happy to help. And if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that it may reach more students who might benefit from it. So, thank you. Bye bye.